I'm Tion Ware, 6'6", kilograms, and you're watching Flocenter.
Sean Bunch, a.k.a. Bunch the Great, 60 kilograms, and you're watching Flowcenter.
Good.
Hey, this is Brett Metcalf, and welcome to Flowcenter.
I'm Jordan Burroughs, and welcome to Flowcenter.
Hello, my name is Raymond Jordan, and welcome to Flowcenter.
Hey, I'm Corey Jansen, welcome to Flowcenter.
I'm Andy Rovat, welcome to Flowcenter.
Jake Herbert, you're watching the Center of the Flow.
Welcome to Flowcenter. It was a huge dual weekend, Bader. You were out doing 3 coverages. What up? We got the big live dual season kicked off, and it was number 4 Minnesota at number 5 Cornell for a great duel. 3,500 in attendance. We pick up action at 133 pounds. It was David Thorne of Minnesota horsing his opponent over. Put some syrup on that pancake. He gets the fall, and after 2 matches, Minnesota's up 9-0. But comeback wins for Cornell at 141 and 149 by Mike Evinger and Craig Eifert, followed by a decision victory by Kyle Dake over 2008 Olympian Jake Deichler, and we are knotted at 9 going into halftime. We pick up action at 184 pounds. It was a battle of 2 All-Americans, number 4, Steve Bozak from Cornell, and number 6, Kevin Steinhaus of Minnesota. Bozak, with an impressive performance, wins this one despite giving up some late points. And then we move ahead to 197 pounds. It was number 1 versus number 2. Cam Simons from Cornell takes on Sonny Yon from Minnesota. And Simons does not disappoint. This guy sets a super high pace. Yon has a hard time keeping up in the second period. Simons with a takedown to the fall. In the end, Cornell comes ahead and wins this one, 21-16. Big win for Cornell. Minnesota's weekend does not end there. They get in the bus, and so does Bader. Heading up to Happy Valley, they got to take on number 2 Penn State, coming off a loss to Cornell. It was going to be interesting, Joe, to see if they could bounce back from that loss, and they do. They go up 11-0 after 3 matches with 2 major decisions before Frank Molinaro gets Penn State on the board with a 16-10, kind of a crazy match there. He picks up the win 16-10, and then at 157 pounds, it's Jake Deichler coming out, getting the win over Dylan Alton. At halftime, it is Minnesota 14-3 over Penn State, but look out, Penn State's big guns taking the match. David Taylor with a tech fall. Ed Ruth with a pin. 2 matches later, we're tied. With momentum going Penn State's way, they have their defending national champion Quentin Wright up at 184, but Minnesota pulls through. That's right. Kevin Steinhaus, coming off a loss against Bozak, comes in, does a great job against Quentin Wright, wins this match 6-1, going into the 197-pound match, and it was their second-ranked Sonny Yon wins a great match in a crazy scramble, last-second takedown for Yon, and then they win again at heavyweight, and that puts Minnesota over number 2 Penn State 23-14. Very impressive performance, 7 matches to 3. Unbelievable dual action does not stop there. It's Zeb hooking us up with Go Hiocast at Michigan and their new coaching staff taking on Pitt at Pitt.
Huge duel Saturday night. You had the Wolverines of Michigan traveling to Fitzgerald Fieldhouse at the Pitt Panthers. It started at 125. You had Anthony Zanetta, 2-time EWL champion, picks up the win. He went and got after it, major decision. 141, no Kellen Russell. Travis Schaefer, he picks up the decision. Then we go to 149, my match of the weekend. We have a dirty, nasty scramble between Tyler Nauman and Eric Grajales. Grajales comes out and gets the first takedown, but the All-American Tyler Nauman picks up the win. And then we go to 184, where Screw Bionic Hand Max Thomasite picks up the win. Then it comes down to the heavyweights, and it comes down to an overtime takedown for the tiny, undersized, yet Jack Diesel Zach Thomasite. Pitt comes out the winner at Fitzgerald Fieldhouse. Listen to what Coach Peters had to say about it.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was good. It was great. Our guys did a good job. Michigan has a good team, and we're fortunate to get to win tonight.
On to the Body Bar. More great finals action from Cornell, Bader. That's right. Sandwiched in between the 2 dual meets was the Body Bar Invitational. We had some really entertaining finals at 133 pounds.
Well, Dane's quickly on.
Tom of Army taking on Chris Dardanes of Minnesota. A high-scoring affair, 17 points on the board, but in the end, it was Tom coming ahead, your winner, 9-8. Let's jump ahead, 149 pounds.
And the blue single with the inside trip, that's Ian Miller.
Hitting inside trips. Crazy stuff here. He wins the 149-pound weight class, and then another entertaining final came at us at 174 pounds. It was Billy George tying up the match with Kent State's Brandon Johnson late in the match, sends it into overtime where he gets the takedown for the victory. And a big shout out to everybody at the Body Bar, made things so easy for us. All right, some coverages you got to check out on Flow, thanks to Kurt McGlock. Go pop. I don't know, how'd you do it?
McGlock go pop.
McGlock, go pop.
Some awesome coverages on Flow you gotta check out. It's Kurt
McGlock
and Ed Piccola getting it done in Dirty Jersey. World Team Camp in Hoboken, New Jersey at the Edge. Thank you, Ernie Monaco. Sweet highlight reel, interviews with the World Team members, but some interesting news, maybe not so good, that Kurt found out about the champ.
All right, guys, got some bad news for you. Me and Ed were up at the World Camp. We saw the world champ, Jordan Burroughs, get exposed pretty bad. Tion Ware, you know, let's just say he exposed a big hole in the world champ's defense.
More coming from these two this week. We got the Blair duels from Blair Academy and Kurt's result from Illinois' win at Lehigh. Make sure and check out the sick photo album that Tony Rotundo is uploading to Flow Wrestling. Check out his website, wrestlersarewarriors.com. Dude's got better shots than Jordan Burroughs. All right, big stuff coming up this
weekend. Sorry.
All right, big stuff coming up this weekend. It's the Journeyman Northeast Duels once again. Frank Papalizio putting on a spectacle for you fans. We got 5 teams ranked in the top 15 this year. Lehigh, American, Rutgers, Maryland, Penn. It's going to be sick. There's going to be an MMA fan fest. We got Uriah Faber, Chael Sonnen, Clay Guida. We will also see a free clinic put on by Mike the Master Krause. And we will be joined by Ed Piccola and Kurt McGlock. Go Pop.
All right, big live duels got kicked off this past weekend. We got another one coming at you this Sunday, November 27th. It's going to be Virginia Tech at Virginia in the John Paul Jones Arena. That's their basketball arena. We're expecting a huge crowd. Please tune in on Flow. We're going to have 7 ranked wrestlers. Again, it's going to take place this Sunday, November 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern, live on Flow Wrestling. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Flow Center. Be sure to interact with us on Twitter at Flow Wrestling.
And you see the little like button down here? Just click the like button. If you don't, I will come to your house and figure 4 leg lock your face. And if you want to feature a duel you're in or a set of finals from your tournament, upload them to Flow. Send us an email at contribute@flowrestling.org.
All right, while you're at home sitting on the couch watching the big live duel, for legal purposes, I have to tell you that you always need to wear protection.
Get your tap out mouth guard.